If you want to easily grow your seeds in Sandustry, you need to know this important building tips. In this video, I give you a step-by-step flower farm guide. First of all, we need to turn our seeds into red seeds. For this, we're making us first of all a big tank of like 30 tiles on the bottom and on the top. And then we're connecting this also on the sides, that we have it looking like this. On the bottom, we're also making us a little placeholder in this direction. And need also a place where the launchers will later go through, so that we also can transport our red seeds then to the next processing step. Now we're making our seed washer. This goes like this. We want first to have some tiles in the left direction, making us then here a little pit. And we will on top make us here some launchers. And want to have also here 3 tiles launchers high and deleting the most left one. Then we need on top filters and saying they're only allowing to pass through the red seeds. Then we're putting this here and leaving some tiles on the right side and blocking this then off with another pile and deleting this too. On top we're overriding this side with a double launcher row, and then we just need to make sure that nothing gets stuck onto this position. You will see later why we're doing this. On top we're putting also some launchers on the bottom, just that everything can move faster. Now we need pipes. We're doing a pump in this position and a vent exactly here. And using now pipes to connecting both the pump and also the vent to our main liquid tank. Make sure not to cross those 2 pipes, because this will fuck up the build. The pump needs to get a vent here. And the other one, which has the vent, needs to get down into the water tank completely. And then gets a pump that it gets water pumped in. Then we're going back to our seed washer and we're waiting till this is filled. The clue of this is that the pump prevents overflowing of our tank, and we will then soon be able to wash our first seeds. Once the tank is full, we are opening up this pile, and then the seeds can come and get washed. The seeds are falling down into the water, getting red seeds, and here we have the filters for the red seeds, and then they can get here into this tank for the next processing step. If there are some seeds not getting red, they're just getting into the cycle here, falling down again, and then getting again pumped up, so that this tile can never get stuck. And if you enjoyed the video, then subscribe now to see more about Sandustry. Next up, we need also to make a planter box to actually grow some plants. This goes like this, guys. We're making first like here a 60 tiles long thing for a placeholder, that we know which level of height we do have here. Then we're putting this place here exactly above, also like 50 tiles high. Here we're extending this launcher now up in the air and making sure that also not that much can fall down here with another block on the other side. In addition, we're adding also a second launcher that it just goes a bit faster. Now we're making again like a 30 tiles long belt and connecting this then to the bottom, that we have like here also a big tank on the top. This will be for our plants. That's why we're choosing now our filters and allowing only red seeds. We're making then here 3 tiles on the front and also a bit more in the back. Then we're placing our planter boxes a little bit under the middle of this and getting now filters which are only blocking cinder and putting them a little bit under this. Afterwards, we're choosing advanced filters and blocking liquid lava and putting this exactly under it. Now we need some cinder and putting it exactly here, that a bit is on everything. Now we're choosing the flamethrower to make out of the cinder again lava, which will then stay onto the blocked filter. You will also see here in a moment why we're doing this. The upper filter we can now delete, and then we have here a lava level. We're now connecting also the under part, so that we can make here also another level in. This will be our Amethys Tank. Now we're opening this stage up and going a bit below. We're connecting also here everything for our gold transport system. This part we're also splitting up a little bit and getting this connected also for our gold transportation. Now we're putting in a filter which allows only gold and putting this here right on top. Make sure that the direction is facing to the left. Then we're making also a bit more of a tank down here, that it looks like this. Now we are choosing conveyor portals and placing some in here and can also now open up this again. Now we need our steam dryers, which are putting just in here. And I prepared also that we have here some lumlings that we can put 1 or 2 in here. They will produce water, which we will need soon. So we're also putting a little bit of cinder in here and making also here some lava. This is basically our automated steam factory, which we will also need in a moment. In addition, we're choosing filters which are blocking only gold and putting them on top of this and make sure that this is also then connected to our level where the transportation system is. In addition, we're adding 2 more conveyor portals and blocking also here these tiles a little bit off, that everything comes to the left side. After this, we're making another tank which is like 30 tiles big and connecting this now completely to the top, so that we have here now also on the other side 2 big tanks. This looks like this then. Then we're building here some blocks exactly like this and connecting this completely to the top. Then we make sure that everything can flow through here and opening also up the placeholder. We want to block this here completely and choosing our condensers in addition completely to the left here. Then we're opening up the cryoblaster and making here a lot of snow that here can a lot of condensing happening soon. We need on top also conveyor portals and adding just 2 in here, that then the material can get ported into the other direction. Back on the bottom, we're also choosing advanced filters and saying blocking only liquid Florinol. Then we're putting this completely in here and making also another belt row on the bottom where the gold can get carried then also to our main gold belt. Then we're adding some launchers and connecting each other together. This looks then like this. In the meantime, we got a lot of steam in here. Then we're also putting just a little bit of cinder on top of the steam dryers and making also here some lava. Not too much, it just needs to get a little bit, and you will see now also why we're doing all of this effort. And now it's time to open up completely our red seeds and see what happens. The red seeds getting now transported all the way up to the top, falling then down through the filters, growing, and the lava bubbles will then set them on fire. Then they burn down, the amethyst and gold drops, and it keeps fueling itself as long as more red seeds coming in. And you will also never have problems with too much growing of the flowers, because they all burn instantly down. Everything falls here down into our big amethyst tank. The gold gets instantly put it away towards our main gold tank to the right. And the amethyst gets also filtered through with the portals, drops down, gets actually burned and dried in the same process. And if you open up this tile here now, then the Florin gets up, gets here also ported to the other stage. More gold drops, the Florinol drops down on top. This will get blocked here then from our liquid blockers. And again, the gold will just get carried on the same belt. And you have an easy factory to make red seeds into Florinol. And if you enjoyed the video, then subscribe now to see more about Sandustry.